Dozens of the city's best high school basketball players were on display over the weekend at the Elite 40 Skills Academy at St. X High School. The camp, which was put together by Louisville Legends AAU coaches Dion Lee and Jonathan Genty, gave the players some exposure and gave them a chance to work out with other top players from around the area. ESPN recruiting analyst and scout John Stovall was on hand for the evaluations, and he says he was really impressed with what he saw.
There's a lot of talent here. It's normally a little bit tougher to evaluate when the kids are working out, but you can see athletic ability, you can see skill. I mean, based off what I've seen, I say there's 8 to 10 Division I players here, but there are a lot of kids that will be able to go to school for free, so that's fantastic.
Stovall also says camps like this one are incredibly important to young players since it helps identify weaknesses and hone skills they may not necessarily be working on.
Well, you want to try to get things that will help you work on your game outside of this. Some of the drills that they're working on, some of the coaching that they're getting, telling them, what some of their deficiencies are to work on those. So those are the things you can get here. I mean, the competition is going to help also. They're putting them in situations. It's a lot of situational basketball, so it's 3-on-3, 4-on-4. So that can always help you with your basketball IQ.
The ESPN analyst also says things have changed dramatically since he first began covering boys basketball. And while he says early recruiting does help certain players, it can also do more harm than good.
Well, from a recruiting standpoint, it starts a lot earlier now than what it used to. I don't know if that's so much of a positive. I mean, it's great for the kid because they can get a perspective on recruiting, but sometimes it causes the kids to be a little bit over-recruited because a kid that may be real good when they're young, they might not develop, and then that skews their mindset. Say if they're an 8th grader or a 9th grader that's real good, getting recruited by, say, a Louisville or Kentucky, and then they don't develop, and those schools aren't recruiting them anymore, well, they still have Louisville and Kentucky on the mind. So when a Bellarmine or Eastern Kentucky or somebody like that comes recruiting, they don't want to listen to it. So that's the issue, that's the problem with that right now.